are you? It is day 16 of 21 of online business series of how to grow. And super, we are down here at Masquerade Ball, and about the hook. It's about the hook, the story, the hook, and the offer. That's what we're going to get in the background. They're in there having a ball, having a great time. So we're excited to have you guys out here tonight. You know, the show must go on no matter what's happening in your life. You make a commitment, you do it. So I'll give you guys a little my backstory, how I got started in the entrepreneurship world. And as I go through my story, I want you to think about yours, and then I want you to begin to tell your story to people so that they know a bit about you. So, okay, and I'm going to explain it as it is, all right? So my backstory, that's the first thing that you want to talk about. You want to talk about what your backstory is. My backstory is I was in corporate America, I don't know, 10 years after my dad in my head telling me when I was 19 years of age to figure out a way to run your own business. And of course, guess what, guys? I wasn't listening at that time. So you want to definitely figure out a way to, you know, he said, figure out a way to get your business started. And it wasn't until, you know, being in corporate America for about 10 years that I got passed over for a promotion. I had actually been at that position for 4 or 5 years, doing great, getting the top reviews and all of that. And the only reason that I got passed over is because I didn't have a college degree. I had grit, I had to work. And so at that point, I'm like, you know what? No one else will ever decide my fate. No one will ever decide, you know, whether I'll win or lose in life. If I do, that's 100% on me. So once I made that decision, it's been like a 20-year journey, ups and downs and all around. It's definitely worth it. About 2 years ago, after being in one particular for the last 8, I decided, you know what, I'm going to do something different. I wanted to come online. I wanted to go see other people do that as well. So that's what led me to get into what I'm doing now. And I absolutely love it. It's like, you know what, I felt, you know, I finally figured out where I belong in life. And I just realized, so y'all gonna just have to go through this whole mess. It's a little different, right? A little different. So guys, what is it that you desire to do? You know, what is your story? And as you tell it, it gets better over time. I remember I used to always ask the people who had really made it, and like, okay, so I hear you gotta tell your story. I said, what do you mean by that? So I thought it was something big. I thought it was something like magical, right? It's not. It's just you. It's who you are, who you want to become, and who have you become throughout this journey. Good, bad, or indifferent, you know, just tell who you are. And the reason why you want to do that is because certain people will relate to who you are and they're going to gravitate towards you. So that's a little of my backstory. What I also want to share with you is what we call the story, the hook, okay? So here's what a hook is. A hook is something that grabs your attention and it forces you to stop. So maybe you're going through this Facebook feed and all of a sudden you see this crazy girl with this mask with all this music in the background. You like, what the heck is going on? So it stopped you. So whatever stopped you, I want you to always ask yourself, okay, what was it that they were doing that stopped me in my tracks? Why did I stop and why did I pay attention? And then you start to pay attention to those things, and that's your hook. You're going to go through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hooks. So don't expect everything to just like pop automatically and things to just work for you right away. It takes time to develop that hook, and some are going to win, some are going to lose. You just got to keep. And then the offer, guys, what the offer is what that we call it, that sexy offer. What are you giving to the public? How are you going to go upon what they're looking for so that you can give them something they desire, but then with their permission over deliver? You always want to give more than what's expected. You know, somebody else may just give a shoe. You're going to give a shoe. You're going to give the outfit. You're going to give some instructions on how to walk in it. You're going to stack on top of it. If you go back, and I think it might have been lesson 14 or 15, we actually did something on the hook, the story, and the offer as well. It's so important that we had to bring it back so that you can get the gist of why you got to keep telling that. And so I want to tell you guys a little hook here as we're talking. So the reason I wanted to put together this 21-day program is because we have something amazing that's coming out. You guys are absolutely going to fall in love with this. And you know, it's in beta testing, so I want to find a few people who want to go through this beta ride with me and make some things happen. And I'm trying to reach it right in there. So what did you say? I started doing, I'll catch, I don't have my glasses on, right? Just these fake ones. So what the reason why I did this 21-day run is because, number one, I had this offer that we're going to be coming out with. We have something that's going to be amazing. It's going to be so much fun. So I'm looking, you know, between 15 to 20 people who want to take part in this beta testing and see if it's something that, you know, it's going to be like, I think it's going to be life-changing. I really believe it's going to be life-changing. If you're in our group, the Fun and Freedom Movement, I'll give you a little bit more detail on it. So inside, if you're not in there, I'm going to drop the link so you can go ahead and join that group and check out. I was over here in the jacuzzi where we're at, so I shot a quick video just to give you an idea of what's about to happen. We're going to journal and she's going to show the makings of what's about to happen over this next 365 days, and I definitely want you guys to be a part of it. Like I remember when I was with my old company, we used to always talk about, you know what, we